Once again, and China has said that it firmly opposes any coercion after Mexico proposed a 50% duty on car imports from the Asian giant. The initiative, contained in a bill submitted by Mexico's government to Congress, seeks to assuage the US President Donald Trump, who has repeatedly urged trading partners to increase duties on China. Let's take a listen in to what Lin Jian, the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman, has to say.
中方始终倡导普惠包容的经济全球化，反对各种形式的单边主义、保护主义以及歧视性、排他性措施，坚决反对在他人胁迫下以各种名目对华设限，损害中方的正当权益。我们会根据实际情况坚决维护自身权益。 中国和墨西哥同为全球南方重要成员，互利共赢是中墨经贸合作的本质特征。中方高度重视中墨关系发展，希望墨方同中方相向而行，共同推动世界经济复苏和全球贸易发展。
Meanwhile, the White House has said that the Chinese producers are abusing a free trade deal between the United States, Mexico and Canada to send goods northward over the Mexican border tariff-free. Okay, we are now joined by Sharad Kohli, who is an economist, and he joins us live from New Delhi. Sharad, thank you very much for joining us here on the programme. It's a pleasure to have you. Sharad, what benefits would Mexico get of imposing these huge 50% duties on China? Does it have the economic power to do so, and how will it affect both sides?
Greetings, Thomas, to you and NewsX World viewers. I think this is the viral effect of what the US is doing, and I can even tell that, US is behind this because US is trying to use pressure tactics on the nations on which it can. It's got to say, we heard US speaking to the EU, asking them to impose tariffs on India and China for importing oil from Russia and so on and so forth. Now, I'm sure there is somebody else who's pulling the strings behind this, and this is at the behest of the US. And I find this very strange, Thomas. I remember speaking on your channel yesterday as well. I find that very strange because on one side, President Trump has been speaking about softening its stand vis-a-vis India. India and US are great friends, and all sorts of positive comments are coming. But then, in reality, as they say, actions speak louder than words. In reality, it is trying to pressurize other nations to impose tariffs. So I think, I hope this trade war doesn't become a global trade war, because right now this is a trade war initiated by America on the rest of the world. Now, if other countries start following suit, I think this will culminate into a global trade war, which will be very, very dangerous for the world economy. It will sink the world economy to recession. It will also strain the relations of some of very good friends, because as far as Mexico and Canada are concerned, vis-a-vis US, Thomas, both of them are the largest trade partners for the US. So US is in that position right now to pull up the strings from behind and pressurize these countries so that they impose tariffs on China or India, whether it is automotives. I won't be surprised if more items come to the fore. So I think this is a very dangerous trend which is developing. As an economist, I can tell you this is very, very dangerous. It can sink the global economy to supply chain problems. It can also sink the world economy to recession, Thomas.
Dr. Sharad Kohli, thank you very much for joining us. Pleasure to get your insight as always. We now move on once again.